Okay, I'd like to introduce our next presenter. The city manager of Adelanto, California, Jessie Flores, is going to talk about what is going on in Adelanto. And I had the pleasure of spending an afternoon with them, driving around the city. It's actually very impressive what they have going, and he's here to share it now. Please give him a warm welcome.
Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. Good morning, good afternoon. You know, listening to all these amazing speakers and leaders really took me back down memory lane. I purchased my first home in the city of Adelanto in 1994. It was an Inca home, Ira Norris, Victory Lane, $69,990, PITI, principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, $218 a month. 1994. Unbelievable. Hearing John speak here today about what I known it to be was Rancho Las Flores, and Antonio talk about Brightline was pretty impressive. I bought the home because I was told that a train was going to come through the city of Adelanto. And so here we are today, 30 years later, and the train has finally arrived. The development out there, Rancho Las Flores, also known as Silverwood Project, is exciting. You know, we've come a long way in a very, very short period of time. The city was stagnant from 1994 all the way till about 1994 to about 2018. And for various reasons, right? The base closed. You heard earlier today how that had a negative impact on many communities back in the early 90s. And that's no longer the case. Under Mayor Reyes' leadership and Mayor Pro Tem Ramos, our amazing city council, some of the members are here with us today. Councilwoman Evans, Councilmember Mesa, and Councilwoman Updergrove. That is no longer the case. We embrace economic development, job creation, but most importantly, we embrace capitalism like no one else in the state of California. It's not a bad word. Capitalism is a great word. We had to do things a little bit different. We're a population of about 38,000. We're the smallest, besides Barstow, Rochelle, welcome back. We're the second smallest city in the entire high desert. And so we had to do things a little bit different and immediately attract industry, high-paying jobs into our city so that we can create the rooftops that are very much needed to attract the retail and commercial development that is very much needed in our city. And so we've been on that path for several years now when we've attracted some of the largest industries that we could attract within our city. One of them is the cannabis industry. You're welcome. You're welcome. The picture on the right, I really didn't want it there, but my IT department snuck it in. Although I do fit the profile, I don't consume. Nothing wrong with those that do. I just don't consume. The cannabis industry is generating revenues in the amount of about $4 million a year for the city's general fund. It has created a large number of jobs in our city, and that industry is growing on its own, no pun intended. We've since focused our energy and attended General Atomics into our city, an aerospace company. They build parts of the Predator drone. The Predator drone provides air support for our men and women in combat. Clark Pacific, they shut down their Irwindale plant and relocated to the city of Adelanto. And they're in the process of shutting down their San Bernardino facility and starting phase 2 in our city as well. They're one of the largest job producers in our city. XPO Logistics, one of the nation's largest freight haulers, is in our city in the former Roadway Trucking Company facility. We recently completed a large-scale solar farm on 2,000 acres that's producing about 400 megawatts of power. Half of that power will be providing electricity for the Amazon Fulfillment Center in the city of Victorville. We're adjacent to the city of Victorville, so it worked out really well. CarMax Restoration, they're in our city as well on 50 acres. They have a 150,000 square foot facility where they'll be working out of. And Rancho 38, that's another warehouse distribution facility on 40 acres adjacent to the CarMax facility off of Rancho Road and Emerald. Value Doors and Windows, one of the state's largest high-end value doors and windows manufacturer, is in our city as well in a 300,000 square foot facility. They have 5 facilities throughout Southern California, which they will be relocating all 5 into the city of Adelanto. Steelwave, this company here is the largest company that the city of Adelanto has attracted. It's a 2.5 million square feet facility on 130 acres. It's a large project that's coming into our city. It's going to be our 3rd industrial park in our city. We were able to entitle this project in 11 months. You cannot build anything in the state of California, let alone entitle it in 11 months. The reason we were able to do that, we have assembled a land use department, building and safety, planning and engineering, that works around the clock. They work 7 days a week, and it is, I believe, the most important department for any sustainable city, the land use department. And so, will I clock out on a Friday or a Thursday from 9 to 5, my consultants, which is my entire land use department, they continue to work 7 days a week to bring in these projects into the city and get them shovel ready by next year and not in 5 years or 3 years like in other cities. All of this growth that's taking place, these high-paying jobs that we're creating in the city of Adelanto, has also created a demand for infrastructure improvements to service these large-scale facilities. We just completed the installation and construction of a high-pressure water line. It's 2 miles long, and it will meet the fire flow demands of the County Fire of San Bernardino. All of these jobs have attracted a tremendous amount of housing needs within the city of Adelanto, and so we've attracted D.R. Horton over the years, Frontier Communities, as well as K-Hop Homes and Coffin and Broad Homes. We built over 700 homes in just a matter of about 3 years, with another 200 homes currently underway. We are forecasting an additional 600 homes within the next 24 months. These are just some of the projects that are coming into our city we live in. We have our very first car wash in the city of Adelanto. So we're excited about that. This is our 4th gas station in the city of Adelanto, Poppy Gas Station. We recently provided McDonald's, our first McDonald's. We recently provided them with their grading permit. Starbucks is currently in the planning stages, and so for those of you, for my neighboring cities that don't want any more car washes, we'll take them. We'll take the Starbucks and McDonald's. We'll take it all. Seneca Storage was recently entitled. This is a unique storage facility with executive suites in the front. This travel center, Auburn Travel Center, is on the north end of town, off of Auburn and 395. It's going to have a supermarket, another car wash, our second car wash, a hotel, and a drive-through restaurant. So before I close, I want to just indicate that if you are a home builder and you are looking to come to some city, or you're on the fence and you don't know what city to go to, I encourage you to come to my city. We're 55 square miles. As I mentioned earlier, Highway 395 comes all the way in from the Canadian border into Bishop, Mammoth, and it pours right into the 15 freeway. It's just an unbelievable artery that we can take advantage of. This concludes my presentation. Thank you.